Hi everyone, we are on our last day of notes for this school year. Crazy that we are here. I'm going to give you a quadratic, and today we're just going to put it all together. I am not going to give you anything. When you're doing these problems, I'm going to ask you to tell me what your x-intercepts are. I'm going to ask you to tell me what the y-intercepts are. I'm going to ask you to help me get this to focus. My goodness. There we go. I'm going to ask you to tell me what the line of symmetry is. And then I'm going to ask you to tell me what the vertex is. So let's start with our x-intercept. When you are finding your x-intercepts, you can either factor or the quadratic formula. I'll tell you guys, the quadratic formula will work every single time. Factoring may be easier in some instances. So let's look at this. I have x squared plus 2x minus 8. It is a quadratic, a equal to 1, so I can see what my constant is, negative 8, and see the factors of negative 8. Negative 4, positive 2, negative 2, positive 4, negative 8, 1, negative 1, and 8. Do any of those add up to positive 2? Right here. So x minus 2 and x plus 4. I have now factored it. I have to let each factor equal 0 to solve. X will equal 2 and x will equal negative 4. I am going to give you the quadratic formula in case you want to use that. X equals the opposite of b plus and minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. So you can either factor if that works for you, or the quadratic formula will work always. So our x-intercepts are x equals 2 and x equals negative 4. To find the y-intercept, remember you plug in 0 for x and solve for y. So back to your original equation, y equals x squared plus 2x minus 8. I'm going to put in 0 for x. I will get y equals negative 8. Y equals negative 8. Line of symmetry. That's what we did yesterday. To find your line of symmetry, x equals the opposite of your b all over 2 times a. Well, your b is positive 2, so the opposite of b is, or 2 is negative 2 over 2 times your a is 1. So I have negative 2 over positive 2, which is the same as negative 1. That is your line of symmetry. Now, if you remember from yesterday, to find the vertex, you take your line of symmetry and you plug it in for x. Take your LOS, plug in for x, and solve. So negative 1. So let's do that down here. I'm going to rewrite the problem. Y equals x squared plus 2x minus 8. Negative 1 in for x. Negative 1 squared is 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, and negative 8. So y will equal negative 9. And my vertex, when I have negative 1, I will get negative 9. Now it's just a matter of taking all of that information and graphing it. You will be given graphs. I'm going to sketch one. Let's start off with the first thing we found, our x-intercepts, positive 2 and negative 4. Positive 2 and negative 4. Then we found our y-intercept, negative 8. All right, excuse me. Then we found our line of symmetry, negative 1. And then our vertex is negative 1, negative 9. Your A is positive, so that means it's opening up. All right, looks like we did it. All right, take your time. If you need to watch the video more than once, please do, and have a great day.